Hi everyone, I have just received in the post this absolutely gorgeous book, actually a huge pile of amazing books from my lovely friend Michelle, and I just couldn't wait to do a flip through of this one. I'm going to do all of them. I'm just mega excited about them all. It's just amazing. Now this book has been on my wish list for some time and I find it really intriguing and interesting, and so I thought I would look through it first. I have seen a flip through of it, but I wanted to have another look to remind myself. So it's a beautiful hardback book, The Ink House. Now I don't know if you can see Rory Dobner. I can't fit it all quite in shot, which is a little bit annoying, but anyway. And this part of the cover, we've got this lovely metallic work here, and we've got a little hole in the cover for the door knocker, which we can open it up. Let's see, we might just about be able to fit most of it in shot, and there is the beautiful picture. Okay, so here is our first page. We have this sort of staircase going up, which is really intriguing and interesting. And the ink house, obviously the title of the book with the ink bottle. It almost looks too pretty to colour. I don't know if I want to colour any of these. It's just gorgeous, but I will, but they're just beautiful. And here is our sort of title page with a really pretty scene. We have the house on a bridge with water, really pretty. Now interestingly, this is Lawrence King. They did Hannah Bassford's first couple of books, so we can trust them for quality. They are an art publisher. So this is the front entrance of their house. Gorgeous house. There are lots of tiny details in there, but it's absolutely beautiful. Trees and the building. And here are the words. I don't know whether I'm going to read you all the words. This one just says, "Welcome to the Ink House, a mysterious mansion built long ago, in the days when people used gallons of ink to write love letters, poems, and elaborate shopping lists." That's fun. It's such fun. And here we have so we have a little bit of colour in the bottom with the water. And it says, "Over the years, the house has been inhabited by great artists and writers, poets and composers, all drawn to the reservoir of ink in its basement. This wondrous ink was the power to inspire creativity in anyone who lives there." So we've got this beautiful picture to colour with all these lovely stone. I do love colouring stonework. And look at these are fountain pens, the pillars. Amazing. The artwork is just out of this world. Every year, the current owner of the house, see the padlock down here, a brilliant artist who uses the ink for his drawings, locks the huge iron gates and floats off in a hot air balloon, his preferred mode of transport, in search of fantastic knickknacks and treasures to add to his collection. The artist is not the only inhabitant of the house, however. As soon as the door closes behind him, Maestro, the musical mouse, emerges from his home behind the baseboard. Here he is. Look at the wallpaper. We've got inked wall. And this looks very William Morris-like to me. And puts out the word that the coast is clear and the annual Ink House extravaganza can begin. I can't turn the pages are very thick, which is lovely. Look at the fox, and look, he's got a blue pocket watch. Got all these beautiful roses and gorgeous details, and we've got a pen nib up there. Look at that. First to arrive is always the frightfully fancy Freddy Foxglove, who dons his favourite outfit and assumes the role of master of the house, ready to welcome guests as word quickly spreads that the fun is about to begin. I'm sorry, my computer is making such a noise. Animals great and small arrive from near and far. I'm editing a video and it's getting very excited. Iku the elephant arrives slightly out of breath from his trumpeting world tour, his heavy luggage packed with peanuts. See, he's slightly blue. Look at that. It's really interesting. Oh, there's our ink look. The ink house, specially prepared for ink fountain pens. The ink house becomes a hive of inky creativity. Letters and lyrics are written. Look at this beautiful pile of books. We've got feather, candle. Look at that. Pages fly as books are devoured. Clarabella the crab is particularly fond of shellfish-free cookbooks and fishy poems. Outside, butterflies choreograph elaborate dance routines to a selection of Clarence the Caterpillar's greatest hits. Look at this rope. Amazing. In the bucket. But the highlight of the day by far is the rock and roll tea party. No detail is overlooked in preparation. Everyone must look their very best. Wardrobes are raided, hats of various styles are tried on. Sometimes one just isn't enough. They are fabulous. Wow. Look at that bathtub. And excessively bubbly baths are taken. Look at that. When all the bathtubs are full, a sink just has to do. The finest teapots are filled with teas from far-flung locations and the most decadent marshmallowy hot chocolate imaginable. Some, however, are otherwise occupied for a most amusing game of hide-and-seek, which Rocco the Rock Chick is determined to win, whatever the risk. Ooh. As guests assemble, the anticipation mounts. Charlie Cheetah races to secure his favourite chair. Huxley the Hedgehog sits in the corner on a cushion after a previous crowd-surfing incident ended badly. I saw this picture coloured just the other day. It's fabulous. William de Wolfe reclines on the chaise longue, drinking mocktails while he wonders what's for dinner this evening. Look at the sheep. It's amazing. Geraldine the Giraffe presides over the tea, as elegant as every great hostess should be. Herman the Hermit Crab isn't the most popular guest, as he has been found guilty of dunking cookies in other guests' tea. Oh, I think I would do that. Tiny teacups aren't designed for animal paws, so things do tend to end up on the floor. This is where Mary Shelley comes in, hard helmet firmly in place, expertly manoeuvring through the chair legs to catch falling cups on her shell. Wow. Look at that. Piano music is provided by Maestro. He waits the touch of his tiny feet with great care and perfectly times his run across the keys. Reggie the Rock Ape accompanies him on the electric guitar, his rocky riffs filling the room with good vibrations. On hand to tweak his amps is Sid, the punk parrot. He's fantastic. Rather than join the other guests, Francois, who considers himself quite the connoisseur, prefers to listen to a fantastic frog chorus on his radio. Music, he croaks, should be left to the professionals. Not everyone is a music lover. One guest, who shall remain nameless, retires to bed at precisely 1:45 p.m. each day to escape the racket. That'd probably be me. Look at that bed. Ooh, nice. Many hours pass in riotous chaos until night falls and after Mary Shelley has slowly but surely done her last round and Reggie has packed away his guitar, the animals reluctantly curl up in bed. Look how cute. So cute. When the house is finally quiet, Stardust the Owl and the Pugworthy twins can be found stargazing in the attic, scouring the sky with their telescope in search of new constellations. Wow. There they are. So far they've discovered the toilet brush, the left shoe, and most excitingly the plank of wood. And so the animals spend many happy days at the ink house, exploring every crack and cabinet and learning countless new skills. Even the snails get a makeover. Until one morning, while Prunella Shears is working busily in the garden, Louis spots a balloon on the horizon approaching the house. Oh, he is so cool. The artist is returning. Look at those bricks. Oh, wow. Panic ensues as the animals prepare to leave. Oops. Nigel, however, doesn't give a hoot. He's off to his night shift anyway. Bill the Badger can't resist taking some mementos with him. A feathery quill, 2 teapots, he wanted 4 but resisted, and a very fetching t-shirt. Freddie is last to take a reluctant leave of the house. Oh, there he is, look. That tree going through the ceiling. They go out into the world, minds buzzing with ideas, already looking forward to the next annual Ink House extravaganza. If you're ever lucky enough to come across a cat in a fetching hat or a saxophone-playing caterpillar, why not ask them to show you the way to the ink house? Did you spot the ink house's smallest residence? No, no I didn't. I shall be going back to have a look. Look at all those beetles. Wow, there we go. So I wasn't going to read it all, but I did end up. And so we have the back cover. It's very pretty, look at that. It says, welcome to the ink house, an artist's mysterious mansion built on a magical pool of ink that inspires creativity in anyone who lives there. When the artist goes adventuring, animals great and small arrive for the annual ink house extravaganza. Come inside, the party is about to begin. There we go, there is the book. Wow. Now, there are pages there that are gorgeous, but I do need to colour them. So I will be having a go in there, and I will be doing some tutorials because it's such a lovely book. So look out for those at some point when I'm daring enough to actually make a start. I will be reading it and stroking it for a while yet. So thank you, my lovely friend, for giving me that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And thank you all for watching. Happy colouring.